Hello, welcome back to The Remedy, brought to you by Coos Health and Wellness. Today I'm joined by Michael Burton, who's the Public Health Emergency Preparedness AmeriCorps Vista. Just all of that. We're going to talk about WASH. So, what is WASH?
Okay, so WASH stands for Water and Sanitation Hygiene, which is all about the interruption of the fecal-oral route. So it's specifically looking at any disasters where there is a risk of water illness, which is basically all of them, because the most common cause of death in disasters is diarrhea, which is usually spread by waterborne diseases such as cholera and typhoid fever. So WASH is all about educating people on how to avoid catching those horrible illnesses if something should happen and their regular water supply is either unavailable or contaminated somehow.
And we can assume that either one of those is pretty likely in that situation. So is this you said that it, based on a situation that we would be in some sort of problem containing one of these. So it's really a major concern for Coos County?
Yes. So Coos County, our pipes are kind of old. And when I say they were made last century, I'm not being facetious, last century, it's just 20 years ago. Some of them were literally built 100 years ago. They were designed at a time when we were unaware of the earthquake risk in the area. And pipes that aren't specifically designed for it don't like doing this very much. They tend to rupture. So if your pipes rupture, you'll turn your tap on and either nothing will come out or something will come out that you really weren't expecting and it's not drinkable. Right. And your toilet has stopped working, which is where I bring in
the bucket
with the lid.
Oh, so it's got a little toilet seat here.
Yeah.
This is its own toilet seat.
Sure
Very
is.
nice. There you go. You have a bucket with a toilet seat lid.
Yeah.
So what can we as a community do to prepare for these situations?
So some of the preparedness is general all hazard stuff, like talk to your family about an evacuation plan, like have someone outside of the county you all contact to let them know you're okay after a disaster. Store water is a big one. Don't store them in milk cartons because they actually start to leak over a year or so. So store them in containers that are supposed to hold water. But for WASH in particular, how this works, you get a bucket, and whatever you deposit in the bucket, solids-wise, if you put sawdust on top of it, it will contain the odor, and we'll gradually decompose it, but that's a topic for another time. We provide WASH trainings through the Medical Reserve Corps, or you can contact the FEP office at Coos Health and Wellness for more long-term solutions. But short-term solutions, you can get one of these probably for free at any restaurant because they're not allowed to legally reuse buckets after they've been used once.
Okay.
So if you ask, they might give you a weird look, but you might be able to score a free bucket.
So then you just need the lid at that point. So
yeah.
Is one bucket enough?
So you want two, ideally. One bucket for 4 people is great, but you don't want to mix feces and urine because feces has pathogens. Urine is sterile, but there's a lot of it, so you mix the two, you've got a lot of pathogens.
Capacity-wise.
You can, pee is easier to dispose of, but yeah, 2 buckets ideally, 1 for each. You'll probably be dumping the pee bucket a bit more often, but pee is mostly sterile, so as long as you're not dumping it directly into water supply, you should be okay.
So where can you get this training?
So we do provide the training through the Medical Reserve Corps, but the easiest way to get a hold of the Medical Reserve Corps is through Coos Health and Wellness's Public Health Emergency Preparedness Office. Okay. So that would be either myself or Philip Nell, who's my boss, who hopefully we'll have on here one of these days.
All right. So and that phone number is the 541-266-6827?
That is correct.
And they can get a hold of you, and if they have any questions regarding buckets or what not to do, whether or not you can dig a hole or various other things, they can contact you guys. We'll have your email up on the screen as well. There's also the website that they can get contact information on. So if you have any of these questions, please get a hold of their department. And for Coos Health and Wellness, this has been The Remedy. Thanks for joining us.